News Now at 6:30.
Well, from boring tunnels under the Las Vegas Valley to automation taking over casino bars. Scott Robin with Vital Vegas is here. And Scott, you had a lot of scoops last week, starting with Elon Musk's big announcement.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to say some rumors actually pan out. This was a huge story for Vegas. What I had heard was that Elon Musk was pitching this idea of doing this underground tunnel system. Las Vegas Convention Center confirmed that that's where the project's going to start. They I believe, are going to recommend that this go through. It is a 2-mile walk from one end of Las Vegas Convention Center to the other. I've walked it, and it's painful. This is supposed to bypass a lot of that, and so people will be going underground with the potential of expanding this down the road, even from the airport to downtown, which would be huge. There's a lot of hurdles and budgets to be discussed in between, but that was a big scoop this week.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, and you also mentioned, too, how automation could be coming to casino bars, including at MGM.
Yep, this was another huge story, and it is very far-ranging, I would say. That my blog got 40,000 views that day. People are very interested in this. This is going to start with service bars, which are the bars that when you're on the casino floor, your waitress goes away, back behind, this is back of house. This is not a bartender that you would normally interact with going away, but they will be making these drinks with a machine, and the cocktail waitress will deliver your drink. So it won't really change your experience that much, but I would keep an eye out for more automation. A lot of these front desk folks are going away. Obviously, some of these bartenders are going to be pushed around. They're saying there's not going to be a loss of jobs, but I think that's overly optimistic.
Interesting. Okay, and just over a week ago, we actually talked about this a little bit in the break and before about Leaving Neverland. That's a documentary that aired on HBO telling the story of two men who say they were molested by Michael Jackson when they were children. There's been a lot of fallout about this. And we do know Michael Jackson's been big in this town. He used to live here. He's had a couple of shows. Are we seeing additional fallout here? How are those shows going to survive? Yeah,
the most obvious target of that backlash is going to be the show at Mandalay Bay, Michael Jackson 1. It's unclear what they're going to do. I have heard some rumblings from people in the cast. They have said that they have been informed that the show could very well close. There's no decision that's come down. I've also heard that it's unlikely to be MGM Resorts that makes that decision, but that Cirque would be the one that will be responding to that public backlash. Should there be any, I think people are becoming much more sensitive about this, but I think ultimately it's going to be the ticket sales that decide. I would love to see them do something proactively, but it's a lot of people would lose their jobs, a lot of performers and actors. It's a really great show. It's just very unfortunate that a lot of this stuff is being aired.
Then that's going to be a wait and see too. Thank you so much, Scott. Sure. You can keep up with all of Scott's scoops on VitalVegas.com as well as Twitter. Brian and Ted.
Thanks.